Hey, everybody. I'm going to wait for some people to join for a second. I want to also post this for my patrons. To join for a second. Oh, shit. I want to also post this for my page. Okay. Yeah, Lisa, I brought the rain. You saw that, right? People in my that are members on my website. I mean, on right here on YouTube, we could see that was pretty intense on Lionsgate. And we're going to be talking about things like that today. Let me see if I'm still in the. Yeah, you guys could see me here. People are in the chat room. Hey, Jessica. Guys, I have exciting information to start talking about today, and exciting new products I just got today that I really got to share with some people today to show you. I mean, it's not even going to do justice on the videos, but some of the stuff I got, you're not even going to be able to see it because of the green screen probably. But fluorite towers, really amazing. Really amazing high grade fluorite, and I actually got strawberry quartz as well. I got strawberry quartz type towers too. The strawberry quartz is amazing as well. I don't know if anybody's ever seen strawberry quartz, but these are this is just wax that I have on top so the points don't break. But really amazing towers. We'll get into that later as well. I even got some new pendants I've been making out of all this stuff. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, it was immediate. I don't know if people are members on my channel, like paid members on YouTube, but I just put a video up of Lionsgate right at the site. I mean, we have Earth energy power spots all over our planet. You know, I know many people might not even believe in that. Might not even be sensitive to it. And those kind of people, I guess, won't even probably tune into my videos. They would probably think I'm a crazy person listening to my information, right? But let me first explain to you guys, for those that don't know who I am out there, a little bit about myself. Because some people might hear my information and might think it's a little bit wacky, or it's a little bit crazy, or I might be even on drugs, right? Or something like that. And believe me, at one time in my life, I did do things where you could say, you know, like that. Hold on for a second. But hold on, I got a lot going on over here. But, you know, this kind of information, when we're talking about harmonic fields, Earth energy spots, power spots, and what I'm talking about with Torus technology, what I mean is that we have all Torus systems, bioenergetic fields of energy that are swirling all around us. And some people are not sensitive to this. And if you take drugs, like one time in my life, there was a time when I was younger where I did take drugs, hard drugs, and I was going to raves and doing things like that. And you desensitize yourself to energetic, spiritual energy. You know, earth power spots, you get desensitized yourself. When I got away from all of that poison to my body, that's when I became more sensitive to what was around me. And in all honesty, the only reason why I even started doing things like that when I was younger was because I couldn't understand some of the things that I was experiencing, and some of the things that was coming to me and that I was sensitive to, because a majority of the people that I've was in contact with didn't experience things like that and wasn't sensitive to some of the things that I was sensitive to. So it's a confusing thing as a child, especially when you start to be sensitive to, when you first start to see a Torus sort of swirling vortex energy. And at certain spots of our planet where either menhirs, which are standing stones, pillars, or even dolmens, where a lot of dolmens are more connected to even underground chambers as well. These spots are spots that you could get wonky in the wrong way. What does that mean? Some of these power spots, earth energy spots, right? They're either, they could be a spot that's more for grounding, where like a lot of the dolmens, you could get the underground chambers is more for like a grounding. It's almost like an earth energy G spot, right? Where the underground chamber and the dolmen itself is connected to more of a grounding energy. And that connection from above, the standing stone, the dolmen, the menhir, that's to connect the terrestrial forces to the cosmic forces. It's almost like an antenna to the cosmos, right? And it's on an energetic spot that is broadcasting a certain type of earth energy. And a lot of these spots have condensed earth energy spots, and a lot of spots have counterclockwise swirling vortexes that you can see at these spots. And some of the spots have other waves spinning. You can sense them. And if you go to the spot and meditate, like I've laid down at the North Salem, New York balanced rock many of times, and when you lay there and you're able to just calm yourself and connect and start to communicate with the spot. Not everyone, I'm not saying everybody's going to have these type of experiences, but the spot will start to speak to you. The energetic spot will start to speak to you, and you'll get messages telepathically in your mind, images in your mind, information in your mind, things like that will appear to you symbolically, energetically, and it'll start to spot needs to communicate. That earth energy power spot needs to be worked with in order for that area to be in balance harmoniously with the fields of energy that's swirling around. And we're going to be talking about this one spot today as well. And this is why crystals, copper, all of that is connected to communicating with these harmonic fields and getting you in a certain state of mind where you can communicate with harmonic fields. And crystals, like I said in an earlier show, crystals is just basically a shiny little mineral on your desk or on your thing, unless you really know how to work with it and how to activate it and how to turn it on even, right? Like you charge them in the sun, but you activate them and turn them on in the moonlight. So that's when you really start to activate them. Yeah. When it comes to drugs, all drugs aren't bad. Some drugs can actually help some people and things like that. It's not, but what I mean by is when you start to talk about certain experiences you've had, people will say, well, you must have been on drugs if that's what you experienced. And I'm trying to tell you, listen, you don't know who I am. I've been on both sides of the coin. I know the difference between experiencing things from being under the influence and being not under the influence. So that's why, like, I know both sides of the coin there, and I know the difference. So it's hard sometimes for people to even get out how they really feel and what they really experience sometimes. So sometimes, some people, they don't know how to express energetically what they're feeling and what they're seeing. And nowadays people get bombarded by so many bad frequencies all around us that it's almost impossible for some people to even silence themselves and get away with all the negative chatter. But let me share screen here on this so you guys can actually see. So Lionsgate is a special time, right? It's a special time where the Sirius star system. Yeah, no, I'm telling you that you're better off without Susie Q. You're right. In life, drugs are not going to help you see anything, right? And if if you are taking hallucinogens because you're trying to experience other dimensional stuff, or you want to see stuff, that's the wrong reason for you to even be for doing it in the first place. And there's a point when you're totally away from mind altering substances, right? And I'm not really using weed and things like that. I mean, that's a low level type of sort of thing. But I mean, when I'm talking about mind altering substances, I more mean like, hallucinogens, mushrooms, LSD, DMT, ayahuasca, all of those, right? Things that people try to take and think that they're having a sacred experience, or it's gonna elevate them spiritually in some sort of way, right? If you need to alter the chemistry of your body to experience something spiritually, there's a problem. There's a problem. That right there is there's certain, I believe there's certain reasons to do it once in a while, maybe for purging, getting things out and going through something. But if you're doing it because it's more like you're just trying to get high, it's like you're trying to catapult yourself spiritually without doing the work. Like, let me instead of doing the hard work to get there spiritually and get there the right way, let me sort of take a rocket ship and try to catapult me past the hard work and get to that sort of higher plane that way. And it doesn't work that way, because to get rewarded spiritually, you got to put in the hard work. You're not going to be able to just take a plant and say, all my problems are going to go away now. Because eventually, that, even if it takes a couple of months, you're going to snap back into your old person, right? You might be a new person the next day after the trip. You might be a new person 2 weeks later after the trip. But let's see 10 years later, if you don't go back into your bad habits. So it's got to be done through hard work spiritually, right? So usually it's not the best thing to do is to alter yourself spiritually. If you really want to connect to yourself, you have to be clean for all that. And then you're going to actually see, and experience the harmonic fields all around you, and we have spinning torus systems all the way down to the very cells of our body. And all around us is a net of tori within tori. We're down to the very cell. We have spinning torus fields. And they all those little spinning toruses, they form a whole net of tori all around us. And a huge torus bioenergetic system we have spinning all around us. And at these power spots, everything on this planet, whether it's animate or inanimate, has a field of energy. And some call it the Newman energy, right? In the Mediterranean, a lot of times they would call it the Newman energy, even as well. That this is like sort of like the spirit energy of all objects, right? And we all have harmonic fields of energy around us. And these spots, earth energy spots, like here, let me go to here. Hold on. So this is okay here. So this spot is a spot that I frequent at. This is one of the most powerful earth energy vortex spots on the planet. It's built on a magnetic anomaly. You could see the size of this right here. I mean, let me show you guys the size of this. So I'm about 5'8", and you guys can see the size of this stone. It's 60 to 90 tons of red granite. So it's massive, right? The backside, let me show you what the backside looks like. This is what the backside looks like. So that's the backside. So this is the gateway. As you see, there's a pathway that comes down from where the cliff is, because this is on kind of a cliff right here. And At one time, I think there was more standing stones underneath it, covering it, where there was just an entrance from the one side, a small little entrance, and there was more stones. And this is an earth energy vortex spot. As you can see, the other side looks completely like a cat face. I mean, almost exactly like a segment. You could see that it looks like an ear up here, the eye, the nose, the mouth, even the headdress on the back, the whole face line right here. I mean, you can almost, I can even show you this too. Hold on. Let me message it to show you. I even have a damn, what did I do with it? Thought the picture was here somewhere. Damn, I don't know what I did with the picture, but I had a picture where I had the segment next to it, so you guys can see the similarity of it. Yeah, I don't know what I did with it, but I'll get it for you guys later another time. But so let me show you. So this is the spot as well. You can see the sun. This was during Lionsgate, the recent Lionsgate. This is more up close. And as soon as I showed up there on Lionsgate, you know, I charge crystals here. Right underneath this spot is where the magnetic anomaly is a minus 400 gamma magnetic anomaly that comes out from all directions underneath this spot. And there's a bowl, an ancient bowl underneath there for charging items, right? That's connected to the site. And you could put crystals in there, anything in there. And I was shown that they actually would put water from nearby in this site and charge this. And they would drink this water and go underneath the site and lay there in the chamber and get psychic dreams, if you want to say, or messages that way, you know, by charging the water at this site. And I was shown a lot of interesting information working with this site over the years. And you could see right here, there's almost a line of energy you could see in the grass. There's a line, even dowsing, there's a line, a circle of energy that goes around all of this right here. And underneath it, there's no doubt probably a chamber underneath the ground. And dolmens are more of grounding spots, but when you have a dolmen like this, that's an above ground spot as well, it's more like it's like a standing stone and a dolmen all in one. It's connecting those cosmic and terrestrial forces and helping you ground that information to the earth energy spot. And a lot of these spots, all of these spots have guardians. Many people might not be able to sense or communicate with them spots, but I was shown telepathically the guardians even at this spot. And this is why you have a cat face on this one side, because of the guardian of this location. I was shown a massive lion type feline creature that looked feminine in nature, that was giant tall, and the hair had braids coming down. And in the braid, you know, it had like a bead in the bottom of the braid, but the braid wasn't a bead. That it wasn't a bead there. It was actually a little cocoon type thing that had a little person in it, like a little creature. And that was symbolically, psychically showing me about the condensed earth energy spot. And the one that had the more power was the little creature, the little person connected to that spot. And these are guardians of that earth energy vortex area. And if these spots aren't worked with by other, like by us, by the sentient creatures that live around these energetic areas, it can cause bad weather patterns, floodings. It could cause all sorts of the collective consciousness being rotten in that area. And it connects to the weather patterns in that area as well. And people don't realize these earth energy vortex spots are sacred harmonic spots on our planet. They're superimposed coordinates, multi-dimensional anchors of energy at this spot. And if they're not worked with by, if you want to say light workers, shaman, whoever, however you want to label it, if you want to say that's new age, then shame on you, because these spots are 10,000 or more years old. Nothing new age about that. And these have been worked with for eons, these locations. And this is a magnetic vortex at this spot, really a magnetic anomaly. And there's no other places in the world you can get crystals that were charged at summer solstice or Lionsgate at this power spot than my website. And I make pendants, of course you can get crystals that weren't charged at this spot. It's your choice, but I mean, they're just amazing. And when I went here on Lionsgate, as soon as I started playing guitar, it started pouring rain. I was communicating with the earth energy vortex on that spot, and it only rained for about 10 minutes. As soon as I brought my guitar out, it was sunny until I picked up the guitar, and then it brought the rain. It's on my members only, but you know what? I could give you guys a treat real here. Even if you guys aren't members, I could probably show you right here. Let me see if I can do it on my videos. No, I don't think I can. Hope you guys are, I might not even be live anymore. No, I am. I think I am. Yeah, I don't think I could show you because on the screen sharing, but you guys can view it on my YouTube if you're a member on my YouTube. But yeah, so let me go back to the screen sharing. You guys, I'm still live on YouTube, right? Let me see. Let me view the stream on YouTube. I hope you guys are, yeah. I might. Yeah, and you guys, you'll get called if you guys, you won't even realize sometimes that some people are just like kind of shut off to something like spiritually, but you guys just paying attention to the flight of the birds, paying attention to just the energy around you, or the voice of the wind, if you want to say, and the flight of the birds, the movement of the birds, the sound of the birds, all of that, you start to tap into the energy and the harmonic fields and the power spots. And you, at this spot, when I was laying down, let me start to share the screen again. Hold on. So at these spots, you guys could see that I'll show you where I was laying right in front too. So right in front of here, let me go to full screen. Right in front of here, I was basically laying right here. You could lay underneath the chamber where you charge the crystals as well. And that's what I do a lot of times. But when I was playing guitar, I was sitting right out here, right in front, leaning against this stone, basically, the first stone. And then I was waiting for my my friend Steve was coming, and I was waiting for him to show up. And I was laying right here on the grass on my back. And within about 2 or 3 minutes of me laying there on my back, I started to see the swirling Torus. Now I'm seeing it in my mind, but as you focus on it, that becomes your sight. You're no longer, you could disappear out of this physical reality, literally, where time just disappears. And all you're seeing is the swirling energy of the spot. And I literally was seeing it at first go from counterclockwise to clockwise, spinning back and forth like that, teetering above me as I'm laying on the ground. And I started to move myself with it. I started to move my arms with it. And I started to actually communicate with the spot. And then I was like, it brought me to this interesting stillness, and that's when the spot started to communicate with me. And that bowl underneath the spot is a sacred bowl for charging items. You could put seeds in there that experience enhanced growth. I mean, because red granite emits low levels of radiation. So if you have a spot that was covered up underneath more, or there was just a little hole on one side, it would basically dose those items, like supercharge them for enhanced growth if you have seeds and things like that. Like those tumulus structures that they have even in France. Those grand tumulus structures, these granite conical mounds that I could show you. Actually, if you guys don't know what a tumulus is, hold on, I'll show it to you. They have them. They have about 5 huge ones in France. So these are grand tumulus structures. This is wait, I want Saint Michel. That's the coolest one, Saint Michel in France. So this is Saint Michel in France. You see they even have a church up there as well. These are conical mounds of granite that only have a hole at the top with chambers on the inside. You could see this is the hill of the Grand Tumulus Hill. All of here, all this right here is granite stacked on top of granite, that conical mound. Inside of that conical mound is granite slabs stacked on top of each other. And there's no air getting inside, but on top, that hole on top. So inside is getting that radon charged air, you know, the radiated particles in the air from all the granite emitting the low levels of radiation inside. And there's a chamber on the top, there's a hole. And there's a chamber going down inside the hole. So it's like a huge seed treatment center. Like if you put seeds inside the chamber, it's getting, supercharged, So it's like a big seed treatment center plant. You could see right here, there's only a hole at the top, right? So inside the granite is supercharged air on the inside. And that's why, New Hampshire is called the Granite State. Well, if you got granite tops in New Hampshire, you have to have radon detectors. They sell them at every friggin' Home Depot. If you're in New Hampshire, every hardware store you go in has these radon detectors for sale. Because if you have granite tops in your house, you need, they emit radiation. You got to keep a window at all times. You should keep a window slightly cracked in the house. Because if you don't have any air getting in and you got a lot of granite in the house, eventually radiation can build up that can give you cancer. Yes, it might be controversial, but that's a fact. If you have granite and a lot of granite in your house, and say you don't have no windows cracked and you leave it that way for a couple of years, oh man, that's going to build up. That air, this side will be supercharged with that radiation. So yeah, that's why they have radon detectors, because it could be dangerous if you don't get no circulation in that house. That's a fact. So so you guys can see these are grand tumulus structures. That's Saint Michel, but there's other grand tumulus structures. I think there's about 5 of them in France alone. This is another tumulus right here. That's, you see, and the hole will be on the top. Saint Michel is different because there's like 20 chambers on the inside, but usually most grand tumulus just has the one chamber. But Saint Michel happens to be a huge one. This is I think this is it from, yeah, this is it. This is it. See, this is really big. I think it's about 5 stories big, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what Saint Michel is. I hate to use Wikipedia, but I don't feel like going searching for books right now on live video. But yeah, it's let me see. Yeah, 50 meters. Look at this. Look how big, 33 feet high. That's really pretty incredible. So that's probably the biggest one in Karnak. Of course, Karnak has all the menhirs as well. And that is an earth energy spot. You know, the Karnak is another spot where it's aligning harmonic fields of energy. So if anybody's ever seen Karnak, you guys can see how many menhirs. Menhirs are standing stones, pillars. This is more of connecting cosmic energy to terrestrial forces. The dolmens are more of grounding spots, but menhirs are like this, see, big, huge menhirs. They're like the Shem stones, the conical Shem stones, a lot of them. But there's also Karnak that has the alignment spots. These are alignment harmonic energies. You know, Karnak, they have hundreds of these standing stones aligning, as you can see. You know, there's just they go on a long stretch all through Karnak, right? So just incredible. And this is connecting. This is like exactly the alchemical symbolism of why you see this. Most people mistake while the very symbolism of it. But a lot of times you'll see Archangel Michael, right? The Archangel Michael, not with the sword, but with a spear going through the devil, right? Now, that is very symbolic because you'll even see St. George and the Dragon shown that way. You know, I got books where I could show you that they have it, where it's actually got St. Michael. Watch St. Michael spearing. Hold on, I'll go. I'll show you on here. So a lot of times you'll see Archangel Michael or St. George. I think it's more with St. George. It's better to show you with St. George and the Dragon. Which is very similar as well. But you'll see St. George and the Dragon, these pictures. Or even where it's set in Apophis, where you have set in the ground with Apophis. Wait, hold on. This will show you. See, like a picture here with St. George spearing the dragon. Now, most people think this is some sort of story of a champion killing some sort of amphibious reptilian type of beast, right? But no, this is an alchemical symbol that people don't realize. This is about connecting terrestrial energy, right? Cosmic energy to terrestrial energy, but it's about putting a rod or pillar or standing stone into an earth energy spot that has serpent venomous dark energy. And when you put a standing stone or pillar or pole into the ground at one of these spots, you change the harmonic energy of the spot and you connect the cosmic forces to the terrestrial spot so you can bring in cosmic energy, right? You make that connection like an antenna, and you're also changing, you know, the energy of that location by sticking the pole in the ground, right? And this is about removing that serpent venomous dark energy from that power spot. That's why you'll have certain spots that are known for St. George and the Dragon, even in France. Where's that spot where in the UK? Here, this is a spot connected to all that. And right near here has the same spot with St. George and the Dragon. There's the spot where there's the white, I think it's right near here. Wiltshire. Yeah, Wiltshire. That's what I wanted. So it's Wiltshire. Is it called St. Michael, that one, or is it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, St. George and the Dragon. It's in Uffington, Wiltshire. So this is a spot, one of those earth energy spots where it's a mythology where St. George killed the dragon at. And this is one of those earth energy vortex spots right here. Now, this is right near where the white chalk horse is as well. It's right in Uffington. But this is one of those spots as well. This is a spot where probably the earth energy vortex was changed or worked with. Yeah, it's really incredible. Let's see what's up on YouTube in the chat room. Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat room? Where you guys from? And I'm gonna start doing shorter clips with videos too, because one of my videos I just did got like 5,000 views quick. With the yeah, it was a meteor, La Love a Girl, in Salt Lake City. Yeah, you'll hear skyquakes and booms, and the earth. Yeah, man, wasn't a comet. You would know if a comet hit. It's a meteor or meteorite or a fireball. They call them. No way it was a comet. It was maybe a piece of a comet, but yeah, incredible. So yeah, we're gonna show you guys too, real quick, some of the amazing items. Now, guys, I've been working with energy for many, many years in crystals and copper, and my items are more unique, I would say, than any other place on the planet, especially their charge as a sacred site. You got to see. Hold on, let me share with you guys some of these new pendants that I've been making and the tensor tools as well. But guys, these are one of a kind crystals, and some of them have been charged at the sacred sites that I'm talking about in right here in New York, in North Salem, New York, at the Cat Rock, the Balanced Rock, and they're all handmade. Some of them are tensor tools, some of them are just regular copper, but the copper and crystal pendants, I've been making a lot of those lately, and they're really rare crystals. And I've been putting, actually, I just put up some huge sales on some kits. If you guys like shungite, and some of the pictures don't even do the stuff justice. I got to go outside and take more of these pictures in the sun, because the pictures that I took in the sun are way better. Some of them I did at night with the flash. I like the watermelon tourmaline here. That picture, like those pictures don't do it justice. Let me show you some of these kits that I just put on sale. Huge sales. Look at this, is half off basically, these sales. Shungite. So guys, these sales are only going to be here for a short amount of time, where you see these huge sales right here, like this one for $49. There's and those kits. I put a lot of those kits on sale yesterday and today. So you'll see that kit here. This is a kit that's definitely worth it. You guys, you get high altitude Himalayan quartz, shungite necklace, sage, and grounding stones. And you also get, like, for here, you're getting like amazing this kit right here. You get Lemurian quartz, high altitude Himalayan quartz, or Lemurian quartz, however you want to call it, shungite necklaces. You got to see the whole pig. The shungite necklace, handmade shungite necklace, petrified wood grounding stones, These are great kits and one of a kind crystals as well. Wait, I just got rid of the whole site. But even if you don't want those kits, there's so much and anything for anybody on here. And like they're charged at spots where you can't get any other crystals like this on the planet. And some of these, like this one, this clear quartz doesn't even do that justice, the picture. That is like the most amazing clear quartz. And it's a new diamond design that goes around it. And I'm giving out free items with every purchase, free goodies. And actually, whoever buys one of these Himalayan quartzes today will get a free shungite necklace with it. One of these golden healers, these new golden healers. These are amazing. I mean, this is a sunburst golden healer Himalayan quartz pendant, handmade pendant. You can't get anything else like that. There's even small ones for people. I even have smaller ones I'm going to put up after this video. This is actually Lemurian quartz. This is a 432 hertz pendant that was charged with a catalog of 432 hertz. There's so much here for everybody. And guys, also, I got to show you what I just got in today. This stuff will be on the website this afternoon, by this evening. Let me show you this. You guys are going to love this. I got strawberry quartz and different kinds of fluorite. Now, some of them you'll see a piece of wax on the top. That's just to cover so the point doesn't break. But that's, you know, that's just for shipment. I mean, the pictures are not going to do it even justice on here with the video. But this is green fluorite. You can't even see because of the green screen. Let me see if I take, yeah, you can't see because of the green screen, but this is green fluorite. Really, it's like kryptonite. It looks like Superman's stuff. And this is actually strawberry quartz. If anybody's ever seen strawberry quartz, this is strawberry, high grade elite strawberry quartz. And the fluorite is just incredible. You can see this one because it's got more purple on it. The fluorite, these fluorite towers. And I got some, I don't know how they're going to show up on video or not, but these are opal flash. I don't know if you can see the purple flash on them, but they're opal flash palm stones. I don't think you could see the flash, but they got purple flash on them. Let me see if I can, these will be up tonight. Let me see if I turn off the light on this, if you guys can see the flat. No, I don't think so. But it has purple flash all over it. There, you could see a little bit of the flash, right? In the video, but all over it, this whole thing has purple flash on it. It's purple opal. These are amazing. Yeah, I'm in love with this fluorite. Look at this. I mean, this is the highest grade AAA fluorite you could find. And they'll be up on the website tonight. I'm even making after this video, they'll be up online. I just made some smaller strawberry quartz, little pendants. They're little cubes of strawberry quartz. I'm gonna make these ones. This one's gonna be $19.99. These little ones. But yeah, the bigger ones of the Himalayan quartz, like this is the clear quartz one that I just made. This is really amazing. Really big crystal too. You got blue flash labradorite. And this is a reticulated strawberry quartz. That is amazing. I don't know how anybody hasn't picked this one up yet. That's a reticulated, it has reticulation on the inside, which means there's all sorts of different zigzag types of designs and stuff. I even have a new smoky quartz one, big ass smoky quartz one. And of course the crystal balls that were charged at some of these were charged at Lionsgate and Summer Solstice. Amazing. But I'm in love with the strawberry quartz. I have some. I'm going to sell some of the smaller stones of the strawberry quartz as well. I'm going to make some of these independents. These, I love this strawberry quartz. I don't know if you guys, if you could see well on here, but this strawberry quartz is really amazing. The towers of strawberry quartz are just incredible as well. They really are like strawberries. And some of them have very unique shapes as well. Flatter one, this one's like a flatter sort of obelisk. But the strawberry quartz is amazing. Anybody wants this strawberry quartz tower, I'll sell this strawberry quartz tower for 35 right here. So we're gonna, I'll have those up this afternoon. Really amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean, this time that we're into, it's about this Lionsgate is specifically what we just passed too. It's about hold on. Were you guys seeing the strawberry? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So Lionsgate too. It's about aligning, especially in the age of Aquarius now that we're going into, when the Sirius aligns with the Leo and Aquarius, that axis, and the Lionsgate, all of that, with Sirius rising, that sort of energy is the masculine and feminine principles of nature need to be aligned. And it's about the feminine alignment right now that needs to be replaced. And the masculine has been attacked because of what's transpired on this planet. The age of Aquarius is all about that. And Lionsgate is about channeling that cosmic change and spiritual initiation and that energy. And this specific spot that I go to is in a Lionsgate doorway. And I was shown this. This is a Lionsgate axis spot. That's why it looks, even that one side looks leonine or feline. That's the energetic energy of the spot. It's about channeling in that cosmic energy and that motherly feminine principles of nature, you know. And I'm in tune with sensitivity. I mean, certain people have like, oh, have tried to criticize. Guys, I could be sensitive, and I'm also as alpha male as they come. You know, you either got a warrior in you or you don't. And people tried to criticize me one time and told me I looked gay. Like what the hell? Like on Leak Project, there was one guy trying to say, oh, what, you're talking about this or that. Like, you guys have no idea who I am. If that's the case, you either got a warrior in you or you're not. When you face situations, you'll know right away whether you're a warrior or not. And that's why I posted a while ago on here, the first time I ever wrestled. And the first time I was ever in competition, I had no clue what I was doing. No clue whatsoever what I was doing, right? And I was faced with somebody trying to strangle me. And I had only gone to practice like twice or three times, the wrestling practice, before my first match. Like, I've never wrestled before. And it was a little intimidating. But as soon as I got pressured a little bit, you realize whether you're going to fight or not, whether you got a fighter in you. Like, because if you're going to ever compete, whether you're fighting against somebody else, whether it's kickboxing or MMA or wrestling or anything where there's combat sports, you're either a warrior or not, right? Because you either you got that fight in you or you don't. Some people don't have that fight in them like that. And the first time I was ever, tested in competition, I ended up strangling the person without even knowing how to do it. Like, it just naturally, because you either want to fight for your life or you want to roll over and get beat. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's in certain things in life, you got to be smart when to run away, because there's certain things where it's not worth walking into the danger, right? But it's you got to be smart about it. But when it comes to that, I mean, you either got that warrior in you or you don't. You could be a worrier and warrior at the same time. It could be healthy to worry. You know, it could be healthy to worry. You don't have to be either or. You know, you could be. It's sometimes very healthy to worry. It keeps you safe worrying sometimes, as long as you don't retreat. That's the difference. You know, you don't run away from the worry. You face the worry, but it's healthy to worry. I mean, that means you care, right? But it's not healthy for the worry to consume you. You know, you got to confront that worry. You got to thrive on that worry. You got to, that worry has to make you perform at your best. You got to challenge that worry. The Mystical Spiral Store, everybody. We'll see you soon. And